XRP holders, Elon Musk just lost it. Kevin Warsh was sworn in, and the crypto market continues to sell off. We're going to talk about all the latest and the greatest. Also, something very interesting regarding XRP. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button, and let's get into it. Please read the disclaimer. So right now, XRP is sitting at $1.37. XRP continues to pull back with the rest of the crypto market. And it's not just the crypto market. You can see Bitcoin down 1%, Solana down 1%, but the stock market is also down today, with the S&P 500 down 0.28% and the Nasdaq down almost 1%. But many stocks are getting hit today, 7%, 6%. When we're looking at the VIX, interestingly, it's actually down. So this is an interesting situation where many stocks are down today, but the VIX is in the red. If you're interested in more stock talk, we got the new stock channel. So if you're interested, go check that out, the new stock channel, and so you can get some stock information. But this video, we're going to focus on what's happening with XRP and with the crypto market. Like I said, XRP, it just hit its lowest point here today, basically since the beginning of May. And so this is very interesting. It's not just XRP, also Bitcoin came back to similar levels that it was in the beginning of May. Basically, all the profit that had been given over the past 3 weeks almost just went back in, what is it, a day and a half. And so we'll potentially see where the market is going to go from here. It continues to be fearful on the situation in the Middle East. It continues to be fearful on what's happening with the yields, which we'll get to in just a second. But first, some good news. Good news. Kevin Warsh officially sworn in by the Federal Reserve Chair on Friday. So President Trump will host a ceremony. Good news, right? But the current situation with Iran continues to get more tricky. Iran launched Hormuz Safe, a Bitcoin-backed insurance service for shipping companies that want to transit the Strait of Hormuz. So right now, you can see Bitcoin is like under this, Iran is using Bitcoin for stuff that is, not in the interest of the US. And so that's why maybe people are looking with a crooked eye onto the crypto market. President Trump also said Iran has limited time to make a deal, right? Or it will be not good for them, right? I'm not going to say what he said. But it will be very interesting to see what happens here, because the crypto market is selling off, with the situation that the debt continues to grow, the yields continue to rise, and you can see China, that held a significant amount of US bonds, is releasing, Japan is releasing, and so now we have this very interesting and tricky situation that is happening right now. Before we get to the next news piece, I just want to remind you that this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. So, one of the largest Bitcoin ATM operators just filed for bankruptcy. Bitcoin Depot has started a voluntary Chapter 11 process to wind down operations and sell its asset. The company says its current business model became unsustainable due to tough state compliance rules, transaction limits, restriction bans, litigation, and regulatory enforcements. Not a good look here for this and for the crypto market. We'll see what will potentially happen, if this is a continuation, or this is just the first one happening. Where is the Elon Musk? We'll get to Elon Musk in just a second. There is a headline that is going around that Goldman Sachs had sold its Solana and Ripple ETF holdings. You can see Don says, FYI, this is not Goldman exiting its investments in XRP and Solana, as the headline suggests. It is just, it refers to Goldman Trading Desk that has activity. Their initial holdings of XRP and SOL were meant to facilitate client needs, example, ETF creation, redemptions, market making, prime brokerage activity, etc. And they were not investment held because Goldman was particularly bullish on XRP or SOL, nothing more than routine balancing. So it's not good or bad. Now something good, 500,000 Bitcoin has permanently left exchanges. Per Binance Research, exchange balances have dropped from 17.6 of total supply at the pandemic peak to only 15% today, the lowest level in 6 years. Where did it go? Right? A lot of people are self-custody for today. And so a lot of people maybe lost their confidence in the exchanges. So that's what we're seeing right now. It will be very interesting to see going forward how much do we actually see on exchange and how much self-custody do we see going forward, because I think crypto investors are a lot smarter today, and they understand that these exchanges can have problems, and it's very important to also diversify our exchanges and self-custody and things like that. So it will be interesting. Elon Musk lost an OpenAI lawsuit on late filing. Elon Musk's lawsuit against OpenAI failed after a California jury ruled his claim was filed too late. Musk had accused them of stealing a charity by creating OpenAI for-profit affiliate. So this, was a very high-profile lawsuit. And yes, you see, even the great Elon Musk sometimes has some mishaps. And he lost this lawsuit because of a misfiling. So this is just another reminder to remind us that we are all human and we make mistakes, and sometimes we do good things and sometimes we do bad things. So just if you're feeling like, oh, I'm on this bad run and everything is going against me, know that even the richest man in the world, sometimes he has things go against him. The White House executive director says there is an announcement coming soon regarding a strategic Bitcoin reserve. We'll have an announcement. It's a breakthrough as far as getting everything in place, legally sound, properly safeguarding the assets. So again, there's a lot of good things that are lined up right now for crypto, for XRP, for Bitcoin. And yet again, the price action, we can talk about this a million times over. Price action right now is not that great, but things can shift, things can flip, and we don't know what's going to happen. But right now, the price action is pretty weak. And it's not just the crypto market that is doing not so great today. Also, the stock market is not doing so great. And so we'll potentially see what can happen here in the next coming days, weeks, how this week eventually plays out. We are seeing that Bitcoin has underperformed in Trump's second term compared to his first, and that SPX has performed more or less the same. So again, when we look at these things and we look how it performed previously and how it's performing now, it should be better. But if you watch the stock videos, we talk about how and why the S&P 500 is up so much. So again, if you want to learn more about that, subscribe to the new channel, and we talk a little bit more about stocks. Now, you should know that this is kind of an interesting week because we do have Memorial Day next Monday. So it's kind of one of these weeks where it comes out, you could say it's a short week, and we have next week is short. So a lot of things happen, a lot of shenanigans happen in these kinds of weeks before and after a shortened week. So just you have to take that into consideration as well. Don't forget to smash the like button. Check out the links in the description down below. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.